Hey guys, what's going on? Rob from Captain Rob Games here, and today I am here to discuss the new Jill Valentine perk, Blast Mine. Now, for those of you that might see this perk, you might say this is hilarious. This is an excellent meme. This seems like a great time. I love this perk. But Rob, how do I get the killer to kick the generator? Now you're going to notice that unless you're playing at very low ranks where killers don't know that kicking a generator is usually terrible, it's going to be difficult to get a killer to kick this, especially within 45 seconds of you arming it. So I wanted to talk about two different situations that I thought of in which you can get a killer to pretty frequently kick a generator, as well as a little bit of gameplay showing this actually in action. So the first of the two is going to be central or extremely valuable generators. Now, one of the killer's best strategies is to create a 3-gen, or to create generators that are connected in which they can patrol in the end game after the early generators go away. Defending early generators is near impossible at a higher level. So, strategically, there are many maps where there's a gen that you want to get done first. For example, on the Yamaoka Estate map, or not the Estate, I apologize, but the Temple map, the generator that is on the temple is a central generator. And there's also an Autohaven map that is also shaped like an eye that has generators on the left, generators on the right, and one central generator. That central generator is probably one of the most important generators to get done. Theoretically, you want to get one gen done on one side, one gen done on the other side, and one gen done in the middle. Once those 3 gens are done, the killer cannot have a strong 3-gen or 4-gen for the rest of the game. That's how you want to play those maps as Survivor, to ensure that you don't get caught with the killer pushing your entire team on that final 3-gen. This is where Blast Mine can come in. Now, a killer might actually kick those generators because they are high priority generators for him. So Blast Mine can be used, for example, in the center of Mount Orman. That central generator is pretty valuable because going on a path from one generator to another generator, you will almost always pass that generator. The killer wants to keep that one active. If he doesn't have Ruin, or if you've already cleansed his Ruin, this killer might be kicking that generator. So one use is you can get your Blast Mine active and then immediately try pushing that central or extremely valuable generator, and when the killer comes, you put the Blast Mine. Now, if the killer doesn't kick it, the generator stays at its current progress. You will eventually work it down with your team coming through. If you do put the Blast Mine on that generator and he kicks it, they will then eat a 5-second stun. I believe it's 5 seconds. That is a very lengthy stun. And even better, it actually cancels the kick. So not only it ends up being 1 second on the kick fails, they eat like a 5-second stun, I think it is, before they can kick again, and then they kick again. It is an 8-second time waste on the killer. That's really big. Like that is a big thing if you can get it to go off consistently. So we want to get the killer to kick this gen. And that's why you pick the most valuable generator for the killer, because you know they're most likely to kick it. The second option is that this is actually very strong if you are in a 3-gen situation. Now, killers will frequently be kicking generators in a 3-gen, especially if there are only 3 survivors left. This is a fairly common situation. 3 survivors left, 3 generators. You only need to complete 1. They're all close to each other. It's very difficult. The killer will be kicking a lot because they're trying to get regression when they know that a survivor's not on that generator. And if they have Pop Goes the Weasel, you're going to need a solution. It's possible that you can even get the Blast Mine to waste the last 5 seconds or whatever of their pop and deny their pop. That's a very specific, rare situation, but it's possible, worth noting. But in these 3 gens, the killers are going to be kicking gens frequently. This is a time when you can start using your blast mine and getting the killer with it. And I actually have an example of that exact situation coming up, where we were in a 3-gen situation. There were 3 of us left. I got him with a blast mine, wasted a lot of his time, and would you know, we actually ended up completing one of those generators, and though I died, 2 of my teammates escaped. So here you go. This is an example of how to use Blast Mine to effectively stop the killer from preventing you from doing these generators. Hope you enjoy. Make it as strong as possible. Get that extra hit. And there we go. But do you see how like he already has his like second thing and he like hasn't done anything yet? Like he's down 2 people and he already has his tier 2. Like he's already breaking pallets, which is kind of insane. Kind of insane.
I also keep forgetting that we have smash hit. Okay, well, I can't use that when you do that. He got him with the no, dude, no. Did he realize? Do you think he realized? Do you think he realized? He didn't realize. Oh, that's so brutal, dude. That's so fucking brutal. Yo, turns out this perk is actually... Shit. Turns out this perk is actually kind of nutty when it first gets used, you know?